How's it going out there, folks? I know it's been a minute since I made any videos. Sorry, the chemo's kind of been kicking my butt, to be honest with you. I get chemo once every 3 weeks, and it takes a lot out of me. I got some good news, and the doctor said that the cancer markers, there's not as many as there used to be. So that's some great news right there. My mother-in-law's still doing good, and I lost a bunch of hair. That's all right, as long as it's working. I got some news as far as the diet and stuff like that. They wanted me to forego any kind of a carnivore or keto or anything, just so I can keep my weight up. Because apparently, I guess the chemo takes a lot out of people, and they don't want to eat, and they lose a lot of weight. So, the doctors are happy because I'm not losing weight. Yeah. But I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I'm just trying to stay alive, and tired a lot all the time. It's like I do a little something here and there, and it takes all my energy away. But I wanted to make sure that if you all are wondering what's going on, you're welcome to reach out to me on YouTube, or my email address, fullhouse2900@aol.com. You're welcome to email me. I'm on Facebook, so what I'm going through, it's not something I'm trying to keep private. And if something works for me, I want people to know about it. So I still like to give out a shout out, to Carnivore Kip, and I hope I'm not going to get this wrong. 22 QCat. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I'm doing the best I can right now. Except for feeling tired, I feel pretty good. If I don't move around a lot, I feel decent. But once I start doing stuff, then it tires me out for a while. I had to go into town earlier today, and I'm pretty tired now. So I'm sitting outside in the hammock making this video for you guys, just to give you an update, let you know, how things are going. So cancer markers are down, so that's a good thing. I go next week to Houston to MD Anderson. I'm going up there for the car is going by. Hold on. For a second opinion, and my cancer doctor here in town, they actually suggested I go there because they're specialists in the type of cancer that I have, which is leiomyosarcoma. Very rare, I guess, sarcoma kind of cancer. And hopefully we can get some answers, and I'd like to get some surgery done, get this thing out of here. I think I'd feel a lot better if it wasn't there, not only physically but mentally too. It's puts a lot of depression on you, going through this kind of stuff. That first after that first chemo treatment, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to do nothing. But after about 2.5 weeks, it kind of wore off, and I started feeling better. And then it was time for the second dose. So I got the second dose, and it's not as bad the second time around mentally. It's still physically demanding, but mentally it's a little easier. I'm trying not to keep this in my own head. I gotta try to get out there more and reach out more. I'm having trouble, to be honest. I'm having trouble with the thoughts of what if, as far as what happens if I can't meet it. And they're there a lot, and I'm trying to think positive a lot, but the negative thoughts are there more than I would like for them to be. So I do fight my depression, but I'm wanting to reach out and let everybody know that I'm doing okay so far, and I appreciate your prayers. They do work. Please keep praying. They are working. They really are. Get up and read my Bible every day. And Jesus Christ is my Savior. And I promise not to preach to you, but I hope you all find them too. And I live close to a highway, sorry about all the traffic. But anyways, I wanted to just tell you thank you for all the prayers and just give you a heads up of what was going on. So now I think I'm going to kick back in this hammock for a few minutes and get back to life. It's important. Love y'all.